Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, cryptocurrency of any kind that you see in my description, in my comments, please know that that is not me. That is a scammer. Please do not fall for that garbage. We the People, if you want your comments put over on We the People website, please start it by saying We the People. We will take it over there for you. Also, check out the We the People website and the We the People Facebook group. Both links are in the description box below this video. Y'all, got one thing I want to tell y'all before I get into the updates. The name of this channel will be changing. You know, I have We the People Facebook group, We the People website, We the People merchandise. Everything is We the People except for this channel. And you know, it's named Walter Wyburn. My name will also, my music channel is Walter Wyburn, and I don't think I really need two with my name on it. So this one will be changing to We the People. That way it'll bring all the We the People stuff together. I just want to let y'all know that in case you see We the People in your subscription feed, you'll know that it is me. But nothing else will be changing on this channel, just the name. Okay, y'all, the bill has passed, but it's not over yet. In fact, it's a long way from over. The bill does not have enough money in it to pay for itself the way everybody was promised. The bill likes a long way from paying for itself. We'll talk about that more in a minute. The Congressional Budget Office reports that with the way the bill is right now, we will be adding to the national debt $367 billion. So therefore, it can't pay for itself. But after you factor in the extra money that the IRS generates from more audits, it should be around $160 billion in new debt, not 367. So that's a lot better, but it's still not paid for. What they failed to say is this new money that the IRS generates from more audits is not yet happened. This is unrealized money. It may not happen. So still, it could end up being $360 billion because that money is not realized yet. So we'll have to just roll the dice on that one and see what happens. But the bill did pass the House, but it still has to go over to the Senate, where they will make huge changes in it. They've already said that once they get it, it will not be the bill that Nancy Pelosi sent over. They will make big changes in it. So right now, anything that happened in the House, like getting it passed, it means absolutely nothing right now until it comes back from the Senate and goes through the House parliamentarian to see what she says about it. So don't get too worked up over this bill passing yet, because it's a long way from finished. Okay, a little more on the IRS. The White House has said that they expect to raise $411 billion in these new audits. They're coming after the little guy, not the big guy. The Congressional Budget Office thinks it will raise only $207 billion. So the House sees double of what the Congressional Budget Office sees. What? Could they be lying again? No. Certainly not. They couldn't be lying again. You know, adding and subtracting is hard work. So it could be just a mistake on their part. Yesterday I replied to a comment from day before yesterday's video. A few people asked the same question, that's why I answered it. If they don't file taxes, how can they get help? They don't get any help at all because they don't file taxes. And I replied to them and I said that all you have to do is file taxes. Use the easy form and file taxes. It will not cost you anything, and that's how the IRS gets your information. Then you will start getting your stimulus checks, probably even the ones that you hadn't got before. Now somebody tells me in a comment I was wrong, that they are on SSDI and they're not allowed to file taxes. No, the person that made that comment is wrong. You are allowed to file taxes. If you're on SSDI, you're not allowed to make an income, but you can file taxes to get them the information that they need. So before you check me, check yourself. Okay, in just a few days, remember last week they said that they would not vote on this bill until everybody has read it and fully understands it. So now we're to believe that just in a matter of a few days, everybody has read this bill and they fully understand it. Should I remind everyone that this bill is 1,684 pages long? But they all have read it now, every page, and they fully understand it. Again, thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, and I really do appreciate you for it. So now that Nancy Pelosi got her bill passed with 220 yes votes and 213 no votes. So this is just going to be a few parts of this crazy spending bill. It's way too much to go through everything on one single video. So I'm going to give you the highlights. $250 million for school lunches. They want them to be culturally correct. So like, if you live on the beach, they want to give you fish tacos, stuff like that. If you live out in the country, they want to give you lima beans and cornbread. That's the only thing I can figure out what they're talking about. Culturally correct school lunches. $250 million going for that. Now, why would that cost anything more? Because if they're not serving what they're serving now, they're going to switch and serve this other food. They're not paying for this food no more, so take that money and pay for that. Just common sense thinking. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I shouldn't try to use common sense. This bill will also pay to kill unborn babies. It will put a higher tax on natural gas, so you will be paying more to heat your home this winter. Thanks a lot, Joe Biden. And it will also cut 90,000 American jobs. $3 million for environmental justice. Now what the hell is that? Environmental justice. The bill ensures that the U.S. becomes more dependent on OPEC for oil. The new salt tax for the rich people is the biggest cost in this whole bill. The rich people will be getting 7 times the tax breaks as they did before this bill. Now tell me again about the rich people paying their fair share. Don't sound like it to me. The one thing that I did see in this bill that will help the American people is 4 weeks paid maternity leave. That's the only thing that I could see that will help the American people. Y'all, this is just a very few items that I've seen. But the bottom line is the American people, the American families get very little help. And the rich people, as always, gets it all. Y'all, please let me know in the comments what you think about this. Let me know how this bill will help you and your family. I would love to hear from you. It's crazy. Just one more little thing before I let you go. Kamala Harris was president for one day yesterday. So she can now say that she was the first female president, the first woman of color president, the first, I think she's Asian mixed woman president, the first laughing hyena president. She can say she was the first, but only for one day. Joe Biden was getting a colonoscopy. I'm glad he's doing it. I'm glad he's taking care of himself. But yeah, they sent the camera up the president's old bungholio to see if he had any polyps or anything. I hope he's okay. I don't wish him no bad health, but I hope he's okay. Y'all, if you want your comments put over on the We the People website, please start it by saying We the People. We will take it over there. Also, check out the We the People website and the We the People Facebook group. Both links are in the description box below this video. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our world. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our leaders, even though they're not leading. Say a prayer for Joe Biden's health. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know I love you all. Until next time, ciao.